Residents of Miami-Dade, getting your COVID-19 vaccination is an important part. Help everyone stay safe as we continue to fight the spread. And we can protect those most vulnerable around us. With easy access to vaccination locations and the growing ability for more people to be protected, it's our best shot to keep moving forward. It's our best shot for a strong, healthy community. For more information, visit miamidade.gov/vaccine.
Good morning. It's Tuesday and it's 11 a.m., which means it's time for the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM, where we present live weekly performances in the WDNA Jazz Gallery, featuring students, faculty, and alumni from Florida International University's Herbert and Nicole Wertheim School of Music and Performing Arts. I'm your FIU graduate student host, Jerry Perez, and along with our producer, Dr. Russ Spiegel, and our executive producer, Dr. Karen Velos, we'd like to welcome you to our show. Whether you're listening to us at home, in your car, or live on wdna.org/FIU, we are delighted to have you with us. Today, we are pleased to feature the FIU Jazz Big Band under the direction of Professor Jim Hacker. Good morning. What would you like to start off with?
We start out with a tune entitled The Last Dud by Matt Harris.
Excellent. Awesome. So, what's the next piece you're about to perform?
Play is a tune by Joey Cavarazzo entitled Midnight Portage, arrangement by Robin Bullock.
Good. Excellent. So, I have a few questions I would like to ask you. So, why don't you tell our listeners more about this group?
Well, we are the one of the major ensembles at FIU, made up of jazz majors, some education majors, a couple non-majors as well, and we just work hard. Trying to learn the music as best we can and just have fun playing it. And we just rehearse a couple times a week, but proud of what the guys are doing, the girls are doing. Um, but it's a pleasure to work with these guys. Everyone in the band. We have our soloists, we have our lead players. But really, everybody contributes to the band. Everybody has to show up, make the rehearsals. Unfortunately, we've been real fortunate as far as having everybody here for the most part. A couple guys are in the band are in military duty, so they'll go away occasionally for on a weekend or something like that. But for the most part, we're all here, and it's a commitment that I try to get from them, and they all do it. They show up regularly, learn the music. Because of the rehearsal time that we have, it's not always time to do enough during those times. So a lot of times they have to take it home, learn it, because it's kind of expected that if they can't play it the first time, certainly be able to play it after a couple times, so we can kind of move on to other tunes.
Nice. And how can students, potential future students, how can they join this group?
It's an audition band. It's just based on how many students we have. Majors get the first shot at it. Jazz majors and music majors as well. But occasionally, if we have a spot open, then we just I come and play for me. We'll do an audition and have them play with the band as well. So, yeah, anyone's interested. You don't have to be a major to be in the ensemble, though most of them people are majors. But yeah, at the beginning of the year, just contact me and we'll set something up. And if there's a spot open, we'll see if we can get you in there.
Nice. And what goes into selecting music for this ensemble?
I just try to find tunes that I think are good tunes, that are fun to play and also appropriate for the band. Depending on any ensemble that you're running, you have to, I think, take into account the caliber of players that you have, the talent you have in the band, and what's going to sound good. If we have a full section, we have actually 6 trumpets sometimes and 5 today. But full band, then sometimes there's big band music that may have 5 trombone parts or 5 trumpet parts as well. So we've got the musicians to accommodate that. But I think I just want to pick music that I think is going to be fun to play and people are going to enjoy listening to. A lot of these tunes I played before, either professionally or when I was in school. And, then occasionally we branch out to new things as well. Try to just keep it fresh and keep a nice library of stuff going through the band. So some of this stuff you might play on a gig, and some of this stuff is just things that are just good music that hopefully people enjoy listening to.
Excellent. And would you like to take a moment to introduce the band members for us?
I can do that real quick. Yeah, let me get the list out here. So I'll start with our saxophones. First of all, we get our lead alto, Eddie Urina. You just want to give a wave, I guess. Juan Carrillo on alto sax. Isaac Nyman, you heard him soloing a little bit. Mario Portella on tenor also. And Wilson Carrillo, the brothers. Our trombone players, we have our lead players, Mr. George Nesmith there, middle there. Next to him, Matthew Perano, Clarice Prosianos next to him, and then our bass trombone player, Marcos Pereira. Back at our trumpet section, we've got a couple lead players, Matthew Chania in the middle there, Jeriel Vasquez, one of our soloists, Bruno Osega, you'll hear him play in just a couple minutes. Solo for us, Justin Dixon, also one of our soloists, and Giancarlo Napoles. Rhythm section, we got 3 pianists, so we kind of rotate in and out of different tunes, but they all wanted to be a part of it, and we're glad to have all 3 of them. First of all, Tyler Williams, Felipe Castillo, and Edgar Pantoja. Bass player Eric Lynch. 2 drummers we have that also kind of rotate in and out, Gabriel Placido and Angel Vargas. And our guitar player you heard play, and you hear a little bit more also, is Derek Sanguino. So that's the band.
Thank you. And what's going to be the next piece they're about
Next,
to
we're going to
perform?
do a tune that Maynard Ferguson recorded, trumpeter, great trumpeter we lost a few years ago. But this is the tune entitled Fan It Janet by Don Sebeski.
Excellent. You're listening to the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM with the FIU Jazz Big Band under the direction of Professor Jim Hacker. We'll be right back after these messages. This week, the FIU School of Music will be hosting the following concerts. Tonight at 7:30 p.m. at the FIU Concert Hall, join the FIU Symphonic Band for Something Old, Something New. The program will highlight some traditional concert band repertoire and new band compositions from leading composers. On Wednesday, April 19th at 7 p.m. at the Wolfsonian, the New Music Miami Festival finale concert featuring the Emery String Quartet and composer Jesse Cox. Also on Wednesday, April 19th at 7:30 p.m. at the FIU Concert Hall, the FIU Wind Ensemble presents the world premiere of Ascension by Ahmed Alabaka and featuring Dr. Jesse Gilday on clarinet. On Thursday, April 20th, 3:30 p.m. at the FIU Concert Hall, the FIU Departmental Recital featuring students from the School of Music. Also on Thursday, April 20th at 7:30 p.m. at the FIU Concert Hall, the FIU Jazz Vocal Ensemble for an evening of cabaret and jazz and Latin style music. On Friday, April 21st at 7:30 p.m. at the FIU Concert Hall, the FIU Opera Theater presents Celebración Zarzuela, featuring arias and ensembles from Spanish zarzuela. And on Saturday, April 22nd at 7:30 p.m. at the FIU Concert Hall, the FIU Symphony Orchestra Earth Day Celebration Concert supporting much-needed scholarships. For these and many more exciting events, you can find information at fiu.universitytickets.com or musictix@fiu.edu. And now back to our show with the FIU Jazz Big Band under the direction of Professor Jim Hacker. What will be the next piece they will perform for us?
Next tune we're going to play is a tune entitled Bebop Charlie. It's a Bob Florence composition. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. All right, what's the next piece they're about to perform for us?
Okay, next we're going to slow things down a little bit, do a Neil Hefti tune entitled Girl Talk.
All right. You've been listening to the FIU Jazz Big Band under the direction of Professor Jim Hacker on the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. I've been your FIU graduate student host, Jerry Perez, and along with our producer, Dr. Russ Spiegel, and our executive producer, Dr. Karen Velos, I'd like to thank my fellow graduate student colleagues, Josie, Ruben, V, and Paul, WDNA Sound and Tech Wizard Alex Aldrich, and the staff of WDNA 88.9 FM for today's broadcast. If you would like more information on all of our programs, make sure to call 305-348-2896 or simply like our Facebook and or Instagram page to stay up to date with all of our upcoming performances. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure to join the FIU Music Hour for more great music every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to noon. Thanks again to our guests, and what's the last piece you would like to perform for us?
I'm going to do a tune by Sammy Nestico entitled CB Express from the Count Basie book.
All right.
Thank